When you grow up undocumented, it's kind of like growing up gay and not knowing it. It's kind of like you know you're different somehow, but you don't know how.
We, in a sense, when we were kids, we didn't decide where we were gonna live and grow up. Our parents are not really to blame. Their only blame is that they wanted a better future for us.
Growing up, I didn't know I was undocumented. I knew that I couldn't do certain things. You can't do things. When you grow up, constantly being told no, you know it's because of a reason, but it's not really until you're older that you realize what that is. I always tell people that kind of growing up undocumented, it's kind of like growing up in a cage, and the older that you get, the smaller that cage becomes.
And it is harder, and now people come and say, well, you guys don't amount to anything, why even bother? And we're here to tell them, no, we can do great things. We're here to better ourselves, and to contribute to society and to do something good. We're passionate and we want to go to school. Let us go to school, right? Let us do our thing so that we can be a part of this society.
After the DREAM Act fell in 2010, we got together and started talking about what's next. And at that time, we were really pissed off that even the President Obama, who was supposed to be supporting us, was going out and saying that he wasn't deporting Dreamers. And it was obvious that he was. It's obvious because from one day to another, my friends were there in class, or they're at church, or at the bus stop, or just people started disappearing. And we were wondering why, and it's because Dreamers were getting deported. So we launched a campaign called Education Not Deportation, in which we helped to stop the deportations of Dreamers, put a face to the story, and let people know that we were getting deported, and we were able to really win because of the elections and the fact that the president wanted to be re-elected, that he needed the Latino vote. And at that time, we were determined that if something did not happen, we were going to turn the Latino vote against the president.
If we don't fight for in-state tuition, if we don't fight for driver's licenses, if we don't fight to educate our communities about their rights, no one else is going to. And then I'm not going to move forward, and my community is not going to move forward either. So that took priority over my own personal dreams and my aspirations. The point is, I decided, I chose this country as my home. And I'm not just going to run away from the place that I decided to call home. I decided to stay and to prove my point. It's like, I'm not gonna just make it easy, like have it easy. And I'm gonna do my best here because I wanted to show people that it is a fundamental right for someone to be able to decide where they wanna live, what society they wanna be a part of. I'm not here to cause harm to anyone or to take anybody's jobs. That's not the topic here. The topic here is, I want to call this my home, and I'm gonna fight for it. I'm gonna stand up and say, well, I want to be part of you guys. What does it take to be a part of you guys? And let's work it out, right? I want to be part of the society. I don't want to take the easy way out of just going back, and I want to do something good here. We had to be brave because we knew that it was not going to be easy, but we knew that we had to stand up for the right thing and demand equality as human beings.